So good. All right. Well, in 2013, then 23-year-old Stephen Bernabe was training for a career either playing volleyball or as a firefighter. But a small fluke accident while working out nearly killed him. Following a very lengthy recovery, he's now the head volleyball coach at Arcadia High School, where he continues to be an inspiration. Our Chris Havery caught up with Coach Bernabe for this week's edition of Hometown Hero.
Hometown Hero, sponsored by Rotolo Chevrolet.
It started off as just a sport, and then because of my experience with my brain surgery, it's become something that's my comfort zone, it's my safety net. This is what makes me happy, and this is what I love to do. When the lefty's there, we're on her left hand, not her right hand. You guys got it? I want energy in our warm-ups.
May 6th, 2013. This is a routine day in the gym, correct?
Yes.
What happened on that day?
I was working out, I was stretching, and I had a foam roller under myself. And when I was stretching, it went under me. I tapped my head, and then everything changed. I started feeling a really strong headache that progressively got worse. Everything just went downhill. I started losing my vision, and it led to me going to the hospital, where they found out that I was having a stroke for 4 hours. They also let me know if in a second my brain or the blood vessels in there burst, I would just die. So it would not matter if I was on the surgery table, it would not matter if I was in the ICU or if I was at home. If it burst, that was it. The problem is when you go from May till August and you're not really allowed to sleep. I was only allowed to sleep for maximum at 15-minute intervals.
15-minute intervals?
15-minute intervals. Anything more, my brain could fully shut down. So I had to make sure that I was awake enough where I was cognizant, but not able to fully go into a deep sleep. I go from being stubborn to like, I'm gonna beat this, to then start, maybe I might pass away.
Bernabe was given 2 life-altering options, neither with any guarantees. The first, a year of chemotherapy. The second, a surgery that could possibly put him in a coma for a full year. Bernabe chose the latter. I
wanted to just attack it head on and say whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, but I feel confident in my decision with everything that I was given to just do it straight away.
So what happens next?
So what happened next was, once we had the final procedure, it was about a 12 to 14-hour procedure, I woke up right after, and that basically kind of shocked the doctors. I woke up and I had a really good relationship with them. And I was just like, hey bro, like, are you done? Is everything good? And I'll never forget them dropping the tools, coming to me and saying, hey, like, how do you feel? And I did like the test that we did. I was able to talk and move my hands right away. And that in itself was not what was expected. A really good start to it, right? What I can already tell, the other middles where they're gonna start scoring. So when they're in this rotation for the next 3, we score after point after point after point.
It just puts things in perspective in terms of, like, he used a perfect word, life is precious. I think that's the perfect word to describe it, that it's such a fragile thing that it's here one moment, it's gone the next, and that's just something that needs to be appreciated a little bit more.
What do you hope your group here at Arcadia gets out of your story?
I just want people to know that hopefully it doesn't have to take like what I went through, but take it as an opportunity of, if you want to go and do something, just do it. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. I know people think it's a little crazy when I say this, but I'm so grateful for this surgery and this experience because it made me realize things that are important. I used to get stressed on anything, and I would have never taken my time out of my day to, like, for example, I'm a coach. If I've seen a kid, you know, serve the ball their whole year and not make it, and then they finally get that one over, I'm celebrating like they've won the lotto, they've won the national championship. Hey, let's go! It's one of those things where those little things are so much more important to myself now, and just surviving, I never thought I'd ever have to live through that. So to just be awake and talk and move and smile, like, I'm just ecstatic that I'm still here.
Wow, it really gives you a new perspective. It is halftime here on Sports Central, but when we come back, we're going to check out the best in fashion from around the NFL in Week 2 on Sunday.